May I seek your Lordship's kind permission for commencement of the proceedings? Now I will read the contents of the notification dated 26 September 2025 issued by the Joint Secretary to the Government of India, Minister of Law and Justice, New Delhi. Notification dated 26 September 2025. In exercise of the power conferred by Clause 1 of Article 217 of the Constitution of India, the President is pleased to appoint Shri Justice Kurbaralli Venkataramaredi Aravind, Additional Judge of the Karnataka High Court, to be a judge of that High Court with effect from the date he assumes charge of his office. Now I will read the contents of the order of authorization given by His Excellency the Governor of Karnataka. Under Article 290 of the Constitution of India, I, Thawarchand Gehlot, Governor of Karnataka, do hereby authorize Shri Justice Vibhu Bakru, Chief Justice of the High Court of Karnataka, before whom Shri Justice Kurbaralli Venkataramaredi Aravind, appointed to be a judge of the Karnataka High Court, shall make and subscribe an oath or affirmation. I request Honorable Shri Justice Kurbaralli Venkataramaredi Aravind to take the oath of office.
I, Kurabarahalli Venkataramaredi Aravind,
having been appointed a judge of the High Court of Karnataka,
having been appointed a judge of the High Court of Karnataka,
do swear in the name of God
do swear in the name of God
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
and I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
Now I will read the contents of the notification dated 25th September 2025 issued by the Joint Secretary to the Government of India, Minister of Law and Justice, New Delhi. Notification dated 26th September 2025. In exercise of the power conferred by Clause 1 of Article 224 of the Constitution of India, the President is pleased to appoint Srimati Geetha, Kadaba, Bharatharaja, Setty, Shri Borkatte, Muralidhara, Shri Tyagaraja, Narayan, Inavally, to be additional judges of the Karnataka High Court in that order of seniority for a period of 2 years with effect from the date they assume charge of their respective office. Now I will read the contents of the order of authorization given by His Excellency the Governor of Karnataka. Under Article 219 of the Constitution of India, I, Thawarchand Gehlot, Governor of Karnataka, do hereby authorize Shri Justice Vibhu Bakru, Chief Justice of the High Court of Karnataka, before whom Srimati Geetha, Kadaba, Bharatharaja, Setty, Shri Borkatte, Muralidhara and Shri Tyagaraja, Narayan, Inavally, appointed to be additional judges of the Karnataka High Court, shall make and subscribe an oath of affirmation. Now I will read the contents of the warrant of appointment of Srimati Geetha, Kadaba, Bharatharaja, Setty. By virtue of the power vested in me by Clause 1 of Article 224 of the Constitution of India, I, Draupadi Murmu, President of India, do hereby appoint Srimati Geetha, Kadaba, Bharatharaja, Setty to be an additional judge of the Karnataka High Court for a period of 2 years with effect from the date she assumes charge of her office, given at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, this 26th day of September in the year 2025, 4th Aswina, 1947 Saka, in the 76th year of Republic of India. I request Srimati Geetha, Kadaba, Bharatharaja, Setty to take the oath of office.
I,
Geetha, Kadaba, Bharatharaja, Setty,
having been appointed as additional judge of the High Court of Karnataka,
having been appointed an additional judge of the High Court of Karnataka,
do swear in the name of God
do swear in the name of God
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of India as by law established,
to the Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment
perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
Now I will read the contents of the warrant of appointment of Shri Borkatte Muralidhara. By virtue of the power vested in me by clause 1 of Article 224 of the Constitution of India, I, Draupadi Murmu, President of India, do hereby appoint Shri Borkatte Muralidhara to be an additional judge of the Karnataka High Court for a period of 2 years with effect from the date he assumes charge of his office. Given at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, this 26th day of September in the year 2025, 4th Aswina, 1947 Saka, in the 76th year of Republic of India. I request Shri Borkatte Muralidhara to take the oath of office.
I,
Borkatte Muralidhara,
having been appointed an additional judge of the High Court of Karnataka,
having been appointed as an additional judge of the High Court of Karnataka,
do swear in the name of God
do swear in the name of God
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability,
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability,
knowledge and judgment, perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
knowledge and judgment, perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
Now I will read the contents of the warrant of appointment of Shri Tyagaraja Narayan Inavally. By virtue of the power vested in me by clause 1 of Article 224 of the Constitution of India, I, Draupadi Murmu, President of India, do hereby appoint Shri Tyagaraja Narayan Inavally to be an additional judge of the Karnataka High Court for a period of 2 years with effect from the date he assumes charge of his office. Given at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, this 26th day of September in the year 2025, 4th Aswina, 1947 Saka, in the 76th year of the Republic of India. I request Shri Tyagaraja Narayan Inavally to take the oath of office.
I, Tyagaraja Narayan Inavally,
having been appointed an additional judge of the High Court of Karnataka,
having been appointed an additional judge of the High Court of Karnataka,
do swear in the name of God
do swear in the name of God
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment
perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
I request the Chairman, Karnataka State Bar Council, to welcome the newly appointed Honorable Judges.
ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಮುಖ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಶ್ರೀ ವಿಭು ಬಕ್ರೂರವರು ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಿಗೂ ಹಾಗೂ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಕೀಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಿನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ದಸರಾ ಹಬ್ಬದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳನ್ನು ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತಿಳಿಸಲು ಇಚ್ಛೆಪಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಆ ಚಾಮುಂಡಿ ತಾಯಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇವರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಆ ಭಗವಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಮುಖ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ವಿಭು ಬಕ್ರೂರವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು, ಧಾರವಾಡ ಮತ್ತು ಕಲಬುರಗಿ ಪೀಠದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ರವರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಕೆ ಶಶಿಕಿರಣ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿರವರೇ, ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಸಾಲಿಸಿಟರ್ ಜನರಲ್ರವರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಕೆ ಅರವಿಂದ್ ಕಾಮತ್ರವರೇ, ಭಾರತ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಉಪ ಸಾಲಿಸಿಟರ್ ಜನರಲ್ರವರುಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಶಾಂತಿಭೂಷಣ್ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಕಾರಿಕಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಧೀರ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ರವರುಗಳೇ, ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಅವರುಗಳೇ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಿನ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ವಿನಯ್ ಬಿ ಮಾಂಗ್ಳೇಕರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಭಾರತೀಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಿನ ಸಹ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ವೈ.ಆರ್. ಸದಾಶೆಟ್ಟಿರವರೇ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಸದಸ್ಯರುಗಳೇ, ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಕಾನೂನು ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ನಳೆಯವರೇ, ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಅಭಿಯೋಜಕರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಬಿ.ಎ. ಬೆಳ್ಳಿಯಪ್ಪನವರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ವಿಜಯಕುಮಾರ್ ಮಜ್ಗೇರವರೇ, ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಅಭಿಯೋಜಕರಾದ ಬಿ.ಎನ್. ಜಗದೀಶ್ರವರೇ, ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಅಭಿಯೋಜಕರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಅಶ್ಮಾ ಕೋಶರ್ರವರೇ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ವಿಲೇಖನಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಾದಂಥ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೆ.ಎಸ್. ಭರತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಲೇಖನಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಅಧೀನ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರುಗಳೇ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು, ಧಾರವಾಡ ಮತ್ತು ಕಲಬುರಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಕೀಲ ಸಂಘದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ, ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳೇ, ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಖಜಾಂಚಿಗಳೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೇ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಹಿರಿಯ ನ್ಯಾಯವಾದಿಗಳೇ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಸಂಘದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ, ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ, ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳೇ, ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಸರ್ವ ಸದಸ್ಯರೇ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಕಡಬಾ ಬಸವರಾಜ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿರವರು, ಶ್ರೀ ಮುರಳೀಧರ ಪೈ ಬೋರೆಕಟ್ಟೆರವರು ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಇನಾವಲ್ಲಿರವರ ಕುಟುಂಬ ವರ್ಗದವರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೆ.ವಿ. ಅರವಿಂದ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರ ಕುಟುಂಬ ವರ್ಗದವರೇ, ಸಮಸ್ತ ವಕೀಲ ಸಹೋದರ ಮತ್ತು ಸಹೋದರಿಯರೇ, ಮಹಿಳೆಯರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಮಹಿಳೆಯರೇ, ಈ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ಕೆ.ವಿ. ಅರವಿಂದ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಕಾಯಂ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಗೀತಾ ಕಡಬಾ ಭರತರಾಜ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿರವರು, ಶ್ರೀ ಮುರಳೀಧರ ಪೈ ಬೋರಕಟ್ಟೆರವರು ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಇನಾವಲ್ಲಿಯವರನ್ನು ಈ ಶುಭ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭಿನಂದಿಸಲು ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರಲು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಿನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಮಸ್ತ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭ ಹಾರೈಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ತಾವು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಗೀತಾ ಕಡಬಾ ಭರತರಾಜ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿರವರು ದಿನಾಂಕ 22/4/1996ರಂದು ಶ್ರೀ ಕೆ.ಎನ್. ಭರತರಾಜ್ ಮತ್ತು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಕೆ.ಬಿ. ನಾಗರತ್ನರವರ 4ನೇ ಸುಪುತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ತಾವು ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ PUC ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದ ದೇಶೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ BA ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು 1986ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ್ಯಾದ್ರಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ 8ನೇ ಶ್ರೇಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ 1988ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಸಹ ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು 1991ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನೂನು ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಥಮ ಶ್ರೇಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. 1993ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನಸ ಗಂಗೋತ್ರಿ ಮೈಸೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರ ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು 4 ಬಂಗಾರದ ಪದಕಗಳನ್ನು ಕಾನೂನು ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಡೆದಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ತಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ 1990ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಂದಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದ ಹಿರಿಯ ವಕೀಲರಾದ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸರಾವ್ರವರ ಕಚೇರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 1991ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿರಿಯ ವಕೀಲರಾಗಿ ವಕೀಲ ವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ದಿನಾಂಕ 11/2/1997ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ನೇಮಕಗೊಂಡು ಚಿಕ್ಕಮಗಳೂರು, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಗ್ರಾಮಾಂತರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. 2004ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿರಿಯ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಬಡ್ತಿ ಹೊಂದಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಂಡ್ಯ, ಸಿರಾ ಹಾಗೂ ತುಮಕೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ದಿನಾಂಕ 5/8/2009ರಿಂದ ತಿಪ್ಟೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ತ್ವರಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ದಿನಾಂಕ 1/6/2013ರಂದು ತುಮಕೂರಿನ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ತಿಪ್ಟೂರು ಹಾಗೂ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಸಿಟಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಮತ್ತು ವಿಜಯಪುರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೇವೆ ಶ್ಲಾಘನೀಯ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ವಿಜಯಪುರದ ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕೌಟುಂಬಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮೇಲ್ಮನವಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಮಂಡಳಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳ ತಾವು 1996ರಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೆ.ಟಿ. ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರವನ್ನು ವಿವಾಹವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೆ.ಎನ್. ನಿಶಾಂಕ್ ಮಗನಿದ್ದು ಇವರು ಚಾರ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಶ್ರೀ ಕೆ.ಬಿ. ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅಣ್ಣ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಮಂಜುಳಾ ಆರ್ ಗುಪ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಯಶೋಧ ಎಸ್ ಕೋಟ್ಯಾಳ್ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಅಕ್ಕಂದರಿದ್ದು ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಯ ಜೀವನ ತಮ್ಮದಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ತಾವು ಶ್ರೀ ಮುರಳೀಧರ್ ಪೈ ಬೋರಕಟ್ಟೆರವರು ದಿನಾಂಕ 31/12/1966ರಂದು ದಿವಂಗತ ಶ್ರೀ ಬಿ. ದಾಮೋದರ್ ಪೈ ಮತ್ತು ದಿವಂಗತ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಬಿ. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಡಿ ಪೈರವರ 9ನೇ ಕೊನೆಯ ಸುಪುತ್ರರಾಗಿ ಉಡುಪಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಕಳ ತಾಲೂಕಿನ ಬೋರಕಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಶ್ರೀರಾಂಪುರ ಹಿರಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಾಲೆ ಬೋರಕಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿ 8ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯಿಂದ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ PUCಯನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಕಾರ್ಕಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾನೂನು ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ವೈಕುಂಠ ಬಾಳಿಗ ಕಾನೂನು ಕಾಲೇಜು ಉಡುಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರೈಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳ ತಾವು ದಿನಾಂಕ 17/8/1990ರಂದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರಿಷತ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಂದಣಿ ಮಾಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹಿರಿಯ ವಕೀಲರಾದ ಶ್ರೀ CN ಕಾಮತ್ರವರ ಕಚೇರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿರಿಯ ವಕೀಲರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿ 6 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಸಿಟಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ವಕೀಲ ವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ದಿನಾಂಕ 12/2/1997ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ನೇಮಕಗೊಂಡು ಮೈಸೂರು, ಹೊಳೆನರಸೀಪುರ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಂಕೇಶ್ವರದಲ್ಲೂ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು 2004ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿರಿಯ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಬಡ್ತಿ ಹೊಂದಿ ಕಲಬುರಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ತುರುವೇಕೆರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಲಘು ವ್ಯವಹಾರಗಳ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ 2009ರಿಂದ 2013ರವರೆಗೂ ಚನ್ನರಾಯಪಟ್ಟಣದ ತ್ವರಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ತಾವು 2013ರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಬಡ್ತಿ ಪಡೆದು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ 38ನೇ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ತನಿಖಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳ ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಪ್ರತ್ಯೇಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಹಿರಿಯ ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರ ತಡೆ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳ ವಿಶೇಷ ವಿಚಾರಣಾ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಷನ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಳಗಾವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಹಾಗೂ ಸಿಟಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹ ವಿಲೇಖನಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ವಿಲೇಖನಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಾಗಿರುವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೇವೆ ಅಪಾರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು 1999ರಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಮಧುರಾ ಪೈ ಉರ್ಫ್ ಅಮಿತಾ ಕಿನಿಯರವರನ್ನು ವಿವಾಹವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೀರ. ಇವರ ಸುಪುತ್ರರಾದ ಮಧುಸೂದನ್ ಪೈರವರು ವೃತ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವೈದ್ಯರಾಗಿದ್ದು ಇನ್ನೋರ್ವ ಸುಪುತ್ರ ಶ್ರೀ ಸುದರ್ಶನ್ ಪೈರವರು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ರಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಇನಾವಲಿಯವರು ದಿನಾಂಕ 9/9/1967ರಂದು ದಿವಂಗತ ಶ್ರೀ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಇನಾವಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ದಿವಂಗತ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಲೀಲಾವತಿ KPN ಇನಾವಲ್ಲಿರವರ ಸುಪುತ್ರರಾಗಿ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ತಾಲೂಕಿನ ಪಾವೂರು ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾದ ತಾವು ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು 1ರಿಂದ 5ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯನ್ನು ಮಲರ್ಪಡವು ಹಿರಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, 6ರಿಂದ 10ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯನ್ನು ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹಿರಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಾಲೆ ಹರೇಕಳ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ತಾಲೂಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರೈಸಿ PUCಯನ್ನು ಸೆಂಟ್ ಜೋಸೆಫ್ PU ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಜ್ಪೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ 5 ವರ್ಷದ ಕಾನೂನು ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಶ್ರೀ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳ ಮಂಜುನಾಥೇಶ್ವರ ಕಾನೂನು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲ ಪರಿಷತ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಂದಣಿಯಾದ ಮೇಲೆ 1990ರಿಂದ 96ರವರೆಗೂ ದಿವಂಗತ CP ಉದಯರಾಮರಾಜ್ ಹಿರಿಯ ವಕೀಲರು, ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಭಿಯೋಜಕರು ಇವರ ಬಳಿ ವಕೀಲ ವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿ ತದನಂತರ ವಕೀಲರಾದ ಶ್ರೀ M. ದಾಮೋದರ್ ರವರ ಬಳಿ ವಕೀಲ ವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ದಿನಾಂಕ 11/2/1997ರಂದು ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ನೇಮಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 1997ರಿಂದ 1998ರವರೆಗೆ ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಮಳವಳ್ಳಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ, ಮೇ 1998ರಿಂದ ಮೇ 2002ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಟಿ ನರಸೀಪುರದಲ್ಲಿ, ಮೇ 2002ರಿಂದ ಜುಲೈ 2004ರವರೆಗೆ ದಾವಣಗೆರೆ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಜಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ಜುಲೈ 2004ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿರಿಯ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಬಡ್ತಿ ಹೊಂದಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಜುಲೈ 2004ರಿಂದ 2008ರವರೆಗೆ 1ನೇ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಲಘು ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ 2008ರಿಂದ 2011ರವರೆಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಹೊನ್ನಾವರದ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿರಿಯ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ, 2011ರಿಂದ ಜನವರಿ 2014ರವರೆಗೆ 1ನೇ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಹಿರಿಯ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಧಾರವಾಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಬ್ಬಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು 2014ರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಬಡ್ತಿ ಹೊಂದಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಜನವರಿ 2014ರಿಂದ ಮೇ 2017ರವರೆಗೆ ಮಂಡ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ 2017ರಿಂದ 2021ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಜನಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೇಂದ್ರೀಯ ತನಿಖಾ ದಳದ ವಿಚಾರಣಾ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ, ಮೇ 2020ರಿಂದ ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ವರೆಗೆ ರಾಯಚೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ 2020ರಿಂದ 2023 ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿವರೆಗೆ ಲಘು ವ್ಯವಹಾರಗಳ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿ 2024ರಿಂದ ಜೂನ್ 2024ವರೆಗೂ ಹಾಸನದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು 27/4/1994ರಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಲಲಿತಾರವರನ್ನು ವಿವಾಹವಾಗಿದ್ದು, ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಅಕ್ಷಯಿತಾ ಎಂಬ ಮಗಳಿದ್ದು, ಶ್ರೀ ಅಭಿನಂದನ ಅಳಿಯನಿದ್ದು, ಕುಮಾರಿ ಅರ್ಥಾ ಎಂಬ ಮೊಮ್ಮಗಳಿರುತ್ತಾಳೆ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನ್ಯಾಯದಾನ ವಿತರಣಾ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರು ಮತ್ತು ವಕೀಲರು ರಥದ 2 ಚಕ್ರಗಳಿದ್ದಂತೆ ಎಂಬುದು ಅನೇಕ ಮಹನೀಯರು ಉಲ್ಲೇಖಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಂತೆ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಎಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಿಂದ ಉತ್ಕೃಷ್ಟವಾದ ನ್ಯಾಯವನ್ನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಎಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯಾಯವಾದಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರು ನ್ಯಾಯವನ್ನು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ನೇಮಕ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸರ್ವೋಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಕೊಲಿಜಿಯಂ ನವದೆಹಲಿ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಮಸ್ತ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರಿಷತ್ತು ಹಾಗೂ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಸಮಸ್ತ ವಕೀಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಾಗಿ ನೇಮಕವಾಗಿರುವ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ KV ಅರವಿಂದ್ರವರಿಗೆ ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಶುಭ ಹಾರೈಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.
Now I request Hon'ble Srimati Justice Geetha, Kadaba, Bharatharaja, Setty to give reply to the welcome address.
My Lord, Honorable Shri Justice Vibhu Bakru, the Chief Justice, High Court of Karnataka, Honorable Judges of High Court of Karnataka in Principal Bench and Benches of Dharwad and Kalburgi, Shri Shashikiran Shetty, Advocate General, Shri Kulur Aravind Kamath, Additional Solicitor General of India, Learned Additional Advocates General, State Public Prosecutors and other government advocates, Shri H. Shanti Bhushan, Deputy Solicitor General of India and other central government advocates, Shri Mittal Kode, the Chairman, Shri Sadashiv Reddy, Co-Chairman, and Shri Vinay Manglekar, Vice Chairman of the Karnataka State Bar Council and other members of the State Bar Council, Shri Vivek Subbareddy, the President, Shri Praveen Gowda, General Secretary, Shri Girish Kumar, Vice President, Shrimati Shweta Ravishankar, Treasurer, and other office bearers of the Advocates Association Bengaluru, President, General Secretary, Treasurer, and other office bearers of the Advocates Association Dharwad and Kalburgi benches, Shrimati Prabha Murthy, the President, Indian Federation of Women Lawyers, and other office bearers, Founder President, All India Federation of Women Lawyers, and other office bearers, President, Karnataka Federation of Women Lawyers, and other office bearers, Learned Registrar General, Registrars, and other office bearers of the Registry of High Court of Karnataka, Senior Advocates, and other learned members of the Bar, Shrimati S. Nagashri, President, and other office bearers of Karnataka State Judicial Officers Association, learned judicial officers, my family members, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Chairman, I am very grateful to you for the affectionate welcome extended to me on being sworn in as the Judge of the High Court of Karnataka. At this moment, I just want to state that I am fully conscious of the responsibilities of my duties as a Judge of the High Court. To discharge my duties effectively, the assistance and cooperation from the Bar is very essential. Therefore, I seek full cooperation from the Bar. If dispensation of justice is to be meaningful and effective, there must be conjoint efforts of the bar and the bench. Therefore, let us work together to see that the faith and the confidence of the people who have reposed on judiciary become stronger. I have started my career in the year 1991 as an advocate by joining the chambers of Shri H.N. Srinivas Rao, senior most advocate of Shimogga Bar. He was a meticulous person in his work, paying attention to each and every minute details. His way of preparation has guided me during my days of advocacy. My senior has reposed utmost confidence in me and entrusted briefs to conduct cases independently in the court, which helped me in understanding the basics of law and helped me achieve success. I remember him with utmost respect at this moment. It is unfortunate that he is not with us today. My pranamas to his pure soul. At this moment, I would be failing in my duty if I do not remember senior advocates of our office, Shri A.T. Belliyappa, Shri K.C. Gopalakrishna, who have guided me and shaped my career. I believe that as an advocate for 5 years and my experience as judge in all cadres of district judiciary for about 28 and a half years certainly helps me to decide the cases effectively being a high court judge. I honestly strive to come up to the expectations of the bar, the litigant public, and the institution. I express my sincere gratitude to Hon'ble Shri Justice R.P. Setty, the then Chief Justice of High Court of Karnataka, and other collegium members who have reposed confidence in me and recruited me as civil judge and JMFC in the year 1997. I am very thankful to Honorable Shri Justice N.V. Ancharia, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Shri Justice V. Kameshwar Rao, Judge, High Court of Delhi, Honorable Srimati Justice Anu Shivaraman, Judge, High Court of Karnataka, who as members of the collegium of this High Court have reposed confidence in me and recommended my name to be a judge of this esteemed High Court. I take this opportunity to thank Honorable Srimati Justice B.V. Nagaratna, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Shri Justice Aravind Kumar, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Shri Justice Prasanna B. Varale, Judge, Supreme Court of India, and Honorable Shri Justice Satish Chandra Sharma, Judge, Supreme Court of India, who have given good opinion about me by reposing confidence in me. I am very thankful to the judges of the collegium, Honorable Shri Justice B.R. Gavai, the Chief Justice of Supreme Court of India, Honorable Shri Justice Suryakant, Judge, Supreme Court of India, and Honorable Shri Justice Vikram Nath, Judge, Supreme Court of India, who have reposed confidence in me and recommended my name to be a judge of High Court of Karnataka. I sincerely place on record my gratitude to all the administrative judges under whom I worked as Principal District and Sessions Judge in Davanagere, Tumakuru, Chitradurga, and Bengaluru Rural District. I will be failing in my duty if I do not remember my parents at this moment. My father, Shri K.N. Bharatharaja Setty, and my mother, Srimati K.B. Nagaratna, who were always confident in me and allowed me to grow with self-esteem and confidence. They are institutional in shaping my life and molded me to the stage where I am today. I have to remember my family friend Srimati B. Bhagyavati, who guided me in all respects and taught me every way of life. My parents and Srimati B. Bhagyavati would have been the happiest people in this momentous occasion who I lost. My pranamas to them. I have to remember Srimati Savitri Vinayak, the retired Principal District and Sessions Judge, who inspired me to become judge. I will be failing in my duty if I do not remember my mother-in-law Srimati K.T. Subhavati on this occasion, who supported me all along in my career to work hard by taking the entire responsibility of family, and she is very much present here and I seek her blessings. the judicial officers of the state in all the places and the capacities I have worked have cooperated with me and have treated me with affection and respect. I thank all of them. On this occasion, I thank all the staff and personal staff who worked with me in all the places, and without their assistance, I could not have reached this height. In this joyous moment, I should remember the support and sacrifice extended by my beloved husband, Shri K.T. Nagendra, who is my backbone and played a major role in empowering me to discharge my duties to my satisfaction. My son K.N. Nishank, my brother, sisters, brother-in-laws, and sister-in-laws who have showered their love and affection on me. Only by the grace of God I have reached this position, and only with His blessings I could do whatever little I have done in the past in district judiciary. With His grace and help, I am confident to discharge the responsibilities and duties of this office. I pray Almighty God to bestow upon me strength to stand by the oath I have taken today. I assure Hon'ble the Chief Justice and Honorable Judges of this court, members of the bar, litigant public, that I will make all my endeavor to work to the expectation of all the stakeholders. I implore the guidance of Hon'ble the Chief Justice and other companion judges to maintain the high traditions of this court. Once again, I thank the Chairman of Bar Council and all those who have wished me on this occasion. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka Mat.
Now I request Honorable Chief Justice Borkatte Muralidhara to give reply to the welcome address.
My Lord, Honorable Shri Justice Vibhu Bakru, Chief Justice, High Court of Karnataka, esteemed Honorable Sister and Brother Judges of Honorable High Court of Karnataka at Principal Bench and benches at Dharwad and Kalaburgi, Shri Shashi Kiran Shetty, Learned Advocate General, Shri Aravind Kamath, Learned Additional Solicitor General of India, Learned Additional Advocates General, Learned State Public Prosecutors and other government advocates, Shri Shanti Bhushan, Deputy Solicitor General of India, and other central government advocates, Shri Mittal Kod, the Chairman, Shri Sadashiv Reddy, Co-Chairman, Shri Vinay Manglekar, Vice Chairman, and other members of the Karnataka State Bar Council, Shri Vivek Subbareddy, the President, Shri Girish Kumar, Vice President, Shri Praveen Gowda, General Secretary, Srimati Shweta Ravishankar, Treasurer, and other office bearers of Advocates Association Bengaluru, the President and other office bearers of Advocates Association Dharwad and Kalaburgi benches, Srimati Prabha Murthy, the President and other office bearers of Indian Federation of Women Lawyers, Srimati S. Nagashri, the President, Shri J.V. Vijayanand, Vice President, Shri Raghavendra Shettigar, General Secretary, and other office bearers of the Karnataka Judicial Officers Association, Learned Registrar General and other registrars and the officers in the registry, learned senior advocates and other learned members of the bar, learned judicial officers, dear staff members of High Court and District Judiciary, members of my family, friends and well-wishers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I sincerely thank Shri Mittal Kod, the Chairman of Karnataka State Bar Council, for the affectionate and warm welcome extended to me. Undoubtedly, my elevation to the bench of Honorable High Court of Karnataka is a milestone in my life and a personal achievement. But a journey of this nature is never undertaken alone. Today, my heart is full of thanks for the many hands that have guided, supported, and shaped me. Honorable High Court of Karnataka has a glorious and rich heritage. Many distinguished and illustrious judges have adorned the seat of this prestigious court. I am fortunate to be part of this great institution. During my school days, I never dreamt of pursuing a law course or taking up law profession. By providence, I joined law course, started practice in Bangalore, and then joined judicial service. I believe the divine grace and the blessings of my parents have bestowed me this opportunity. I take this opportunity to salute and bow down to the Almighty for His sweetest benevolence and blessings. My parents, late Shri Damodar Pai and late Srimati D. Damodar Pai, had no much formal education, but they had virtues in abundance. They were devout and principled throughout their life. They valued more for self-respect than anything else. They are my role models. I miss them physically, but they are always in my heart and source of inspiration. I was a first-generation lawyer and from village background. I was fortunate to get the opportunity of joining the chambers of Shri C.N. Kamath, a reputed advocate in Bangalore. His work ethics and professionalism laid strong foundation for my journey in legal field. The able guidance of my beloved senior and the colleagues in the office helped me in quickly understanding the nuances and challenges in the profession. I immensely thank my senior Shri C.N. Kamath and all my senior colleagues in the office for their valuable guidance, support, and encouragement. Before joining the judicial service, I was in two minds. Once I joined the judicial service, I felt its environment suits my ideology, and then there was no looking back. I have served in different parts of state, namely Mysuru, Holenarsipura, Sankeshwara, Kalaburgi, Turuvekere, Chandrayapatna, Mangaluru, Belagavi, and Bengaluru. In every place of my posting, I received good cooperation and able assistance from the members of respective bar as well as the staff members. It is my duty to acknowledge their contributions in my journey. I thank each one of them. The collegium of this court, headed by Honorable Shri Justice N.V. Anjaria, the then Chief Justice of High Court of Karnataka and now the Judge of Honorable Supreme Court of India, Honorable Shri K. Kameshwar Rao, the then Judge of Honorable High Court of Karnataka and now the Judge of Honorable High Court of Delhi, and Her Ladyship Honorable Srimati Justice Anu Sivaraman, Judge High Court of Karnataka, reposed confidence in me, considered me worthy of this honor and recommended my name. I am deeply humbled by the trust and confidence reposed in me and take this opportunity to thank them from my bottom of heart. I also express my deep gratitude to the members of the Collegium of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, headed by Honorable Shri Justice B.R. Gawai, the Chief Justice of India, Honorable Shri Justice Suryakant, and Honorable Shri Justice Vikram Nath, Judges of Honorable Supreme Court of India, for having accepted the recommendation made by the Collegium of this court and giving me an opportunity to serve this premier institution. I am equally grateful to their lordships, Honorable Srimati B.V. Nagaratna and Honorable Mr. Justice Aravind Kumar, who have extended their unstinted support and encouragement and guidance throughout my career as a judicial officer. I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Shri Justice S. Abdul Nazir, former Judge at Supreme Court of India and now Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh, who always encouraged and supported me with his gentle words of advice and wishes. I cannot forget the contributions and able guidance of the present and former judges of Honorable Supreme Court of India and Honorable High Court of Karnataka, who have influenced in molding my life and shaping judicial career. I express my heartfelt gratitude to all of them. My family is my pillar of strength. They are the silent architects. My spouse, Srimati Madhura Pai alias M. Amita Kini, my children, Dr. Madhusudan and Mr. Sudarshan Pai, my brothers, their spouses, and children, all have provided the unwavering support and guided me forward. Every success I have achieved is a reflection of the sacrifices they have made. This achievement is the shared dividend of our family's collective investment. I am blessed to have such a beautiful family. I wholeheartedly thank my wife, children, all my family members, friends, and well-wishers on this momentous occasion for their unconditional love and support. I am aware that this chair is not a symbol of power, but a seat of service. To serve in this capacity is both an honor and a calling. This moment is not merely a personal achievement, but a solemn reminder of the heavy responsibility that accompanies the robe of a judge. As I embark on this new journey, I pray for wisdom to discern truth, patience to hear every voice, and courage to stand firm in the cause of justice. I hope, with the able guidance of Honorable Chief Justice and esteemed sister and brother judges of this court, as well as the able assistance of learned members of the bar, I will prove myself worthy of the trust and confidence reposed on me. I rededicate myself to the cause of justice with all compassion and humility. I dedicate this joyous moment to all the judicial officers and the officials working in district judiciary who are the backbone of the judiciary. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Now I request Honorable Shri Justice Tyagaraja Narayan Inavally to give reply to the welcome address.
A very good morning to one and all. My Lord, Shri Justice Vibhu Bakru, Honorable the Chief Justice, High Court of Karnataka, my esteemed and respected brother and sister judges of this Honorable High Court, Shri Sashikiran Setty, Advocate General, Government of Karnataka, Shri Aravind Kamath, Additional Solicitor General of India, Additional Advocates General, State Public Prosecutors and other government advocates, Shri Shanti Bhushan, Deputy Solicitor General of India and other central government advocates, Shri S.S. Mittal Court, Chairman, Shri Sadashiva Reddy, Co-Chairman, and Shri Vinay Manglekar, Vice Chairman of the Karnataka State Bar Council and other members of the Bar Council, Shri Vivek Subbareddy, President, Shri Praveen Gowda, General Secretary, Shri Girish Kumar, Vice President, Srimati Shweta Ravishankar, Treasurer, and other office bearers of the Advocates Association Bangalore, office bearers of the Advocates Association at Dharwad and Kalburgi benches, Srimati Nagashri, President, Shri Raghavendra Shettigar, General Secretary, and other members of the State Judicial Officers Association, Srimati Prabha Murthy, President, Indian Federation of Women Lawyers, and other office bearers, President and office bearers of the Karnataka Federation of Women Lawyers, Shri Bharat Kumar, Registrar General, Registrars and other officers of the Registry of High Court, senior advocates, and all the members of Bar, brother and sister judicial officers, my family members, ladies and gentlemen. I am deeply touched by the warmth of the welcome extended to me by the Chairman of the State Bar Council on my exemption of office as a judge of this prestigious High Court of Karnataka. This moment is both a great honor and a profound responsibility. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Collegium of the Supreme Court of India, comprising His Lordship Shri Justice B.R. Gawai, Honorable Chief Justice of India, and their Lordships Shri Justice Suryakant and Shri Justice Vikram Nath, the senior-most judges of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, for having appointed me as an additional judge of this Honorable High Court. I remain indebted to His Lordship Shri Justice N.V. Anjaria, the then Chief Justice of High Court of Karnataka and presently a judge of this Honorable Supreme Court of India, His Lordship Shri Justice K. Kameshwar Rao, the then judge of this court and now a judge of the Delhi High Court, and her ladyship Honorable Srimati Justice Anu Shivaraman, the senior-most judge of this court. As members of the Honorable Collegium of this High Court, they repose their faith in me and recommended my name for elevation. I am truly humbled. The confidence reposed in me by the Constitution, the institution of judiciary, and all of you gathered here is received with great humility. I am ever conscious that the seat I now occupy is greater than the individual who fills it. It embodies the trust of society in the majesty of justice. I am a first-generation advocate. Choosing a legal profession without a family background in law is both a challenge and a profound opportunity. For many advocates like me, the path is not paved by legacy, but by determination. I walked into the courtrooms without inherited chambers, but with courage in my heart and conviction in my mind. At this moment, I remember with deep respect my senior, the late Shri P. Udayavarmaraja, the then senior advocate and special public prosecutor, who allowed me to join his chambers without a single enquiry into my background. I later joined the chambers of Shri M. Damodar, senior advocate in Mangalore, under whose able guidance and mentorship I stand here today. I am fortunate and honored that Shri Damodar, along with his family, is present in the audience today. He encouraged me to appear for the civil judge examination, which ultimately led my elevation to this constitutional office. Being a first-generation advocate means facing uncertainty, self-doubt, and struggles, but it also offers the chance to create one's own identity, make one's own mark, and tell a unique story of resilience. I recall with gratitude my father, Shri K.P. Narayan Inavally, a teacher by profession, who has been my inspiration, guide, and philosopher. My mother, Srimati Neelavati Narayan, was a dedicated homemaker whose sacrifices were instrumental in helping me reach where I stand today. I remember them with reverence on this occasion. I married Srimati Srilata in 1994. She has been a devoted homemaker and an unwavering support behind all my professional endeavor. My daughter Akshata holds an MSc in biotechnology and is pursuing her PhD at Mangalore University. She currently serves as a guest lecturer in the Department of Biotechnology. She is married to Shri Abhinandan R.K., who holds an MBA in finance and is employed with LIC. I am filled with joy to share that I have recently been blessed with a granddaughter, Artha, who is aged about 8 months. My entire family, my wife, daughter, son-in-law, granddaughter, siblings, in-laws, and extended relatives and friends have been a pillar of strength throughout my journey in the judiciary. I continue to seek their cooperation and blessings in this new phase of my professional life. I must also take this moment to remember with heartfelt gratitude all my teachers, especially who taught me law at SDM Law College. I fondly remember Professor N.J. Kadaba, the then principal, and my esteemed lecturers Shri A. Rajendra Setty, Professor B.K. Ravindra, Professor P.D. Sebastian, Shri Uday Kumar, Professor Narayan Bhatt, and many others. I am very indebted to all my administrative judges, especially His Lordship Shri Justice Arade, Srimati Justice S. Sujata, Srimati Justice K. S. Mudgal, Shri Justice Sachin S. Mugdum, Shri Justice Pradeep Singh Ero, Shri Justice K. Natarajan, Shri Justice Kinegi, Shri Justice Sunil Dutt Yadav, Shri Justice R. Devadas, who guided me in all my administrative works in the district. Equally, I cannot forget the dedicated staff members of the various courts I served in, especially Bengaluru Rural District, Raichuru, the Court of Small Causes, Hassan and Belagavi, where I worked as Principal District Judge. Though time does not permit me to mention each name, I remain ever grateful for their support. As I assume this office, I pledge to discharge my duties with sincerity, independence, and impartiality, guided only by the oath I have taken, the rule of law, and my conscience. I look forward to the cooperation of the learned members of the bar and my esteemed colleagues on the bench, for together we form the twin pillars on which the edifice of justice rests. I shall remain ever mindful of the rights of the common citizen, the dignity of the every litigant, and the constitutional values that bind us. With humility and dedication, I shall strive to contribute my little part in upholding the noble traditions of this great institution. Once again, thanks to His Lordship, Honorable Mr. Justice, and also the Chairman of Bar Association for his gracious words of welcome and for the goodwill they have so generously expressed. May justice be our guiding light and fairness our constant companion. I conclude my reply with the words of Mahatma Gandhi. In times to come, people will not judge us by the creed we profess, the label we wear, or the slogans we shout, but by our work, our industry, our sacrifice, our honesty, and the purity of our character. Thank you one and all. Thank you once again.
May I seek your Lordship's kind permission for concluding of the proceedings. As directed by Honorable Chief Justice, the vacation benches at the principal bench and benches at Dharwad and Kalburgi will sit at 11:30 a.m.